Kenny here. Looking around the room, I think I've seen most of you more than I've seen my family in the last 5 or 6 weeks. We're a band of nomads. I think here we are again, at another event. But anyway, I'm Darrell Leven. I'm the National Sales Manager at BEI, and had a great time working with Bud, who from MWA, ADS days actually, back through the days. But pleasure to be here. This is a great event last year. And what's new with BEI, and I'll keep this short. Some of the things I've had the pleasure of being out here a long time, many years now, and thus the gray hair. So sometimes I tell people I'm probably not too far from 3 meals and a crab project, but here I am. So in any case, the service side of the business, which we obviously help and assist in this industry, BEI has been doing big data since 1993. I think the keynote speaker tomorrow morning is big data and so on. So you got a lot of data. What do you do with it? The evolution in the last 2 years of doing solutions with BEI and the data that we have, I've seen it. I think you all have seen it. Many in the room don't own a dealership. I don't see a lot of dealers here at this point, but you're very familiar with what's going on in the industry. There's challenges today of going back to the days of OMD. We were taking people from paper to automation, and the talk track back then, or a lot of the concern was, how do you build value in my business, in my dealership today? And I think the challenges today that we see, every event that I've been to in the last 4 or 5 weeks, there's been some conversation about acquisition, either buy or sell. There's been some talk about profitability in the space and those type of things. And also talking to the recruiters, it's hard to hire break and fix technicians in some cases today. So the evolution, if you will, of our solutions from BEI today, we've got a new product, hot off the press. Matter of fact, this came from Bud's house a few minutes ago. It's I think dry already, but in any case, we are introducing and kicking off this month. It's been in testing for about a year, a little over a year, and the culmination has a product called Acuity, Leadership Vision. And Acuity, to me, it helps to add structure to an organization. One of the dealers I worked with last week, their motto was people, passion, and purpose. And then you can do that. Many great companies in the room here have that same thing. But when you put structure and process with passion and purpose, you really start to attain things and make it sustainable. And you got a framework of doing it. And that's what Acuity is about. It's hard to describe that without the screen and everything, but if you'd like to know more about it, we can do that. I got a press release here. But what Acuity does is puts everything into dashboard forms. It brings big data into vision. I would assume tomorrow morning, I'm hopeful that the gentleman tomorrow morning talks about that very thing that we're on, and I think we're in a great position to help and assist the industry. If that's made any sense at all, are there any questions?